Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video, I have the Modern Mysteries Tarot by Tarotopia. And this was from a Kickstarter that lasted from December 26, 2025 to January 7, 2026. And I finally received my deck on June 8, 2026. So yeah, it did take 5 months, which I think is on the longer end of most tarot decks, especially if it's just simple as just this. I pledged for the early bird version of the deck, and it was just the deck. No, there weren't anything else like stretch goals. Now Tarotopia also created Love and Lust Tarot, Ever After Spell Tarot, a Moonlight Haze Tarot, Lucky Cat Wisdom Tarot, and Twilight Lenormand Oracle Tarot. Alright, so let's see, just checking on the condition. Seems fine so far. Alright, yeah, this is the front and the back. And then I think it's just, yeah, the Tarotopia logo. Yeah. Alright. So a magnetic box type. Okay, so it's not the full wraparound that I'm, I guess, biased towards. So yeah, this is inside flap. Okay. And the guidebook. I think this one is all English. Let me take a quick look. Okay. Oh, and some color. Oh, there's actually some color here too. Color pages. And yeah, it looks like it's got pictures of... Alright, yeah, pictures, color pictures of the deck. And it's all in English. Looks like all English. Alright. Okay, and ooh. Okay, it's not shrink wrapped on the inside here. Okay, so just nothing, no design in the inside. Actually. Alright, and looks like there is no edging of any kind. Okay, I didn't know because it wasn't listed on the campaign page whether there would be any edging or no edging, and it looks like the answer is no edging. Okay, yeah, it's just plain. Okay, and here is the back of the deck. All right. I think the camera's freaking out. Nope, not anymore. Okay. All right, so I have no idea who the artist is. However, the campaign page said these are all hand-drawn, no AI. The size of the cards are 70 millimeters by 121 millimeters. Yeah, so I found it odd. I don't know if it was a typo or anything like that, but if it really is like 1 millimeter taller than normal, it's I guess a little bit odd. I suppose they wanted to be exact. I'm not sure. The cardstock is premium anti-scratch matte cardstock. No clue what the GSM is. And that was not listed anywhere in the campaign page, which I found a little strange because, you know, I thought that kind of information would be just as important, like cardstock. Texture and finish, yeah, it's the same thing, no clue. That was not listed in the campaign page at all. So I don't know. It does feel matte. The surface does feel a little bit matte, but it feels so plain as well. It doesn't even feel playing card style. It seems like it's just, yeah, the plainest of cardstock and just printed on. Like I said, I don't know what the finish is. I can't even tell if there is a finish at all. But yeah, there was emphasis on the fact that these are all hand-drawn and no AI, and the rest of the campaign page was just like sample pictures of the entire deck. Huh. Does that look the same to you? The Sun and Judgment? I didn't catch that on the campaign page. Oh, that's an interesting world card. Well, it said modern, so I guess this is what a modern tarot deck would be. Alright, I know I'm just into the first of the minor suits, but so far it seems to be following the Rider-Waite-Smith theme, or the Rider-Waite-Smith interpretation. This is clearly borderless. I guess so far the the titles at the bottom, they seem to be readable. It's an interesting choice of font type or font style. You know, with the way I'm pulling these cards one by one, I guess it's obvious from the finish that it's not as slippery. Because as I pull it, sometimes the whole deck kind of like turns or twists. I think because of the finish or the slickness. And this doesn't seem to be doing that. Alright, so it looks like the sword suit is... Oh no, that doesn't have birds. Okay, that one has like a cracked, I don't know, glass of a heart into 3 pieces. Interesting. Okay, this is a sample of what I have a problem with when it comes to borderless. See how this 4 of Swords here, there's supposed to be 4 feathers. Now, see the 4 of Swords phrase? It's actually covering one of the feathers there at the bottom. And I don't really like how the titles or the banners, the words, cover up some of the artwork and the symbolism in a borderless style deck. So that I wish... I don't know. I wish there was a better arrangement between like what the artist was drawing and how the banners, the titles, and whatnot would be on the image on the card itself, because yeah, that's an issue for me, is when the words cover up parts of the symbolism of the image and the artwork. All right, same thing here for the Five of Swords. So there's supposed to be, well, there are 5 feathers. So you see the 2 in the hand, you see the 3rd one here, but the other 2 at the very bottom, it's covered up by the phrase 5 of Swords. So it's not immediately visible. Yeah, that I have an issue with, is when any of the symbolism is covered up by, I don't know, this it's just the words for a borderless deck. So I just wish there was some, I don't know, was there any communication and clarification to the artist that some of their artwork might be covered up by the banner? Or were they even informed that some of the artwork would be covered up by the banner or the words or the title? I mean, the person who added the title and, not work around this somehow? I don't know. I don't know if there was any clear communication between the artist and, I guess, the, graphic designer who placed the phrase, the words on the card. Yeah. So yeah, that's the one thing I'm not a fan of. I don't know why the artist and the designer can't communicate with each other and inform each other of what the layout would be for the image and for the title of the card. Yeah, see, here we go. This isn't as bad, but it's still, you could see the word 7 covers up just a little bit of that one feather. So this one isn't as bad, but still. That's an interesting 10 of Swords. Don't remember seeing that on the campaign. All right. I actually had some trouble identifying the little feather here in this Queen of Swords. I was looking around, so it took me, a minute to find that feather for the sword suit. Interesting. This 9 of Wands person doesn't look... Oh, they are wounded. Okay. Sorry. I didn't see it. I just thought he was holding his hand in front of him, but his arm is actually wrapped in some kind of a bandage or a cast, and you could see just the on it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word. The red liquid. Bitcoin. Okay. Well, it looks very close to the Bitcoin symbol. Interesting. I don't know what the pentacles are supposed to be in this image. The keys, I guess? No, the glass, no. There's only one set of keys, the glasses. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't notice this before on the campaign page. I don't know what are supposed to be the pentacles in this Two of Pentacles. The cups? That would be odd if the cups represent the pentacles in a pentacles suit. Yeah, it's like there's no distinct symbolism for what the pentacles are for here too. This Three of Pentacles. The people? I mean, there's always three people, but there's usually like a symbolism for the pentacles also in the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I guess there's a symbolism of the coins here and the coin on the box for Four of Pentacles. See again, where's the pentacle symbolism? Is it supposed to be these leaves here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. Okay, yeah, there's some pentacles or coin here. I see 6 of them in this man's hands. Yeah, there we go. There's symbolism, some pentacles here in the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, there we go. See, did I miss something from the Two of Pentacles or the Three of Pentacles? See, that looks like Two of Pentacles here is indoors. I mean, it's, oh my gosh, it's even the same viewpoint. Looks like almost the same kitchen. Alright, yeah, I don't know where the pentacles are in that Two of Pentacles card, but there are symbolism of the 8 pentacles here in the background. Okay, I don't see any pentacles unless the jewelry is supposed to represent like the pentacles, like the 3D world of coin. Alright, and that's it. Yeah, I think this specific deck contained only 78 cards. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, I want to say it's a little bit loose on the Rider-Waite-Smith interpretations because some of the symbolism just wasn't there. I actually mostly noticed it in the Pentacles suit. Alright, so shuffle test. Let's see, these feel thick. I have no idea what the GSM is. Oof, stiff. 350 GSM? It does feel kind of stiff for the cardstock that it is. Ooh, okay, yeah, maybe it is 350 cardstock. I can't remember if their previous decks ever stated the cardstock in those campaigns, so maybe whatever was in their previous decks and previous campaigns. The card stock is the same for this one. I should have looked that up first, huh? Oof, okay, I almost bent that. Not good. All right. Overhand shuffling. Okay, overhand shuffling is fine. Ooh, a little bit on the slippery side. Yeah, I have no idea what the finish is. Oh, yeah, that's... Wasn't as slippery when I was going through the flip through of the cards earlier. Ooh, okay, yeah, it's a bit on the slippery side. Oh well. All right. So the guidebook, all English. It's, let's see, some colored pages. Ooh, table of contents at least. So that's good. Let's see. Goes into how-to, structure, how-to, spreads. Okay, yeah. And yeah, explanations. Looks like it's about, yeah, one page worth of information per card. Yeah. So let's see what kind of I don't know, interpretation they have for one of their cards. Here's the World card. Okay. So from the book, it says, the world represents completion and earned wholeness. This card speaks to fulfillment, integration, and the closing of a significant cycle. It reminds you to recognize how far you have come and what has been learned along the way. When the world appears, it signals achievement and readiness for the next phase. This card invites gratitude, confidence, and trust in your journey. Endings here are not final. They are transitions into new beginnings shaped by experience. Okay. Yeah, it's just that this image is just, I guess, an interesting image to symbolize the world. I mean, that's it. It's just the person. And usually in the Rider-Waite-Smith, there are other symbols. I guess like, what is it, the animals? No, that's the wheel. Or is it? I can't remember. But yeah, there's a gigantic wreath. There's a big purple scarf. Yeah, so I guess it's a loose interpretation of the Rider-Waite-Smith, this world card here. All right, and yeah, and it's just keywords, reversed keywords, and the meaning for every card. So yeah, it's just basic meanings. I don't know if this guidebook really was necessary, if it's just that. I mean, you could find other guidebooks. However, I know there are some people who would prefer a deck to have its own matching guidebook. So I just wish the guidebook, the meanings, the definitions was a bit more, I want to say, themed towards the deck instead of just basic Rider-Waite-Smith. So I don't know, mention maybe the woman in here, or mention this person here, just to give it a little bit more of a connection, I guess, to the deck. All right. So there were no stretch goals. I believe I said that earlier. No stretch goals at all. So there never would have been any edging added, or any, like, I don't know, foil stamping on the back, or anything special on the box, or anything added, because I don't know, Tarotopia, I've never seen Tarotopia do that in any of their campaigns. They did have add-ons, which would have been their previous decks, but they've never ever had an extra copy of the deck being campaigned as an extra deck. So if you pledge for their campaigns, you'll never be able to get extra copies of the very deck that's being campaigned or being pledged. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. It's just always been that way. Now, one of the things that they noted in the campaign page was a Tarotopia app. And the campaign said all backers of this deck would get a free 1-year subscription of the Tarotopia app that was supposed to launch a few weeks after the campaign began. And there is no sign of such an app to this day. So 6-7 months later, after the campaign has ended, no Tarotopia app, no free 1-year subscription. So yeah, I guess that's one of the things about Tarot. They didn't follow up on the app that their campaign said that they would offer for all backers. So yeah, this is, I guess it's modern. Don't see how very mysterious this deck is. My only issue was the fact that some of the symbolism was covered by the titles of the cards, especially in the 4 of Swords and 5 of Swords cards. Now, this is available at Tarotopia's online shop and Etsy shop. Warning, shipping is a lot. If you go to the Tarotopia website, shipping, I guess, to my location would be about 25% of the cost of this deck. And this deck is about $45 US. So shipping would be $11 if you go through their website. I think it's their Shopify store. I don't know. It's an online store. And they do have this available on their Etsy shop. They do have an Etsy shop also, except shipping would cost 50% through the Etsy shop. Like, I'm not kidding. I tried ordering it, seeing what shipping would cost. And yeah, for this $45 deck, the Etsy shipping is $22. Yeah, that's damn near half the cost of this deck. And on their online store, it's more like 25% of this deck. So easily over $10. So yeah, I'll add the links to the description if you still want to try. Maybe shipping to your location would be much, much cheaper than shipping to my location. I'm on the East Coast US. So yeah, see what it's like for you if you're interested in this deck. Yeah, so that's the end of this unboxing. I hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of the Modern Mysteries Tarot by Tarotopia. See you in the next video.